This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
Superior Court judge abruptly resigns after an incident with police.
And now Prescott police body cam footage shows the judge allegedly urinating in the street.
Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Last chance, go over to the cab.
No.
Okay, well, then you're detained.
You don't expect to see a superior court judge stumbling drunk and urinating in public, but that's exactly what happened outside a courthouse in Arizona. And yes, it is all on body cam. This is wild. This is embarrassing because including her husband, he gets arrested as well.
The woman who just pulled up her pants, sitting on the bench, is now face to face with Prescott police. She is Judge Pro Tempore Christine Schaff Olson. The location is known to many as Whiskey Row at Montezuma and Gurley Street.
So the police get a call. Someone is drunk and acting disorderly near the courthouse. When the officers roll up, they realize it's a damn judge, an actual superior court judge. She is relieving herself.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? What are we doing?
I'm waiting for an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
It's my husband's wallet. Walk that way.
Right outside a courthouse, you can't make this up. And I understand, listen, everyone has an emergency moment, and especially when you're out drinking a bit, especially if you are with a lady friend, the first thing that I always ask before we leave any place, I ask anyone who's around me, especially if they're a woman, do you have to use the bathroom? It may not hit you until you leave the spot, but at the same time, there's other places to go other than in front of the courthouse on a major street corner. If you're that drunk that people call the police and you're still there, obviously you had too much to drink. I mean, you can't do this in front of the steps of justice.
What's your date of birth?
19.
Are you from Arizona?
I was originally born in Nevada.
What's your middle name?
Marie.
You think you're on a 101 Nevada in Arizona?
And I'm sure this judge had to deal with people with DUIs for a living. You can't be starring in one. So as you see, she's slurring, stumbling, trying to pull herself together. And then her husband steps in and makes things worse. He starts to argue with the police, saying that she's fine and they should just let them go. The officers are like, sir, we just watched her pee on the sidewalk. We gotta do this investigation. But the husband keeps pushing it. And that's where everything goes downhill.
Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several
Nope,
people.
That wasn't her.
Okay, you can go by the cab or you can continue to interfere with the investigation.
Come on, baby.
Okay,
No.
last chance, go over to the cab.
No.
Okay, well, then you're detained.
Stop.
Can't do this.
I'm gonna fucking throw you on the ground if you resist. I gave you several chances and you don't want to listen.
We have a cab. There, baby.
515-1 resisting.
Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Get your ass on the fucking ground, dude.
I'm not doing anything.
515, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting.
Grab the cuffs.
Here, I got it.
I can't breathe.
Just take these.
That way for you.
Obviously, he's going to get arrested for that. I don't understand what's going on. The judge is still trying to hold herself together, but the situation is already cooked. She got cited for public urination, public intoxication, the entire mess.
Can you please let me up so I can breathe?
Nope, you can get in handcuffs first, then you can roll over.
That's fine. Put me in handcuffs. Just let me breathe.
Five 15, we're code 4, 11015.
Can you please let me up so I can breathe?
You're gonna give us a minute.
Well, one's left.
Stay right there.
Why don't you just listen, bro?
I'm listening.
You weren't? And then you want to resist. So you can go to jail. He's like, what's going on? I explained. I just saw her urinating and throwing up everywhere. She just exposed herself to several people, including me. He's like, that's not her. And then grabs her to go walk back to the cab. So I tell him, I said, last chance, go back to the cab because you're interfering. Okay. And he's like, no. And then I was like, okay. So I just approached him and I was like, last chance, dude. And he's like, no, fuck you. So then we go to detain him and then he starts resisting.
And then, I guess next thing you know, she resigns.
The court administrator's initial news release just days after the incident said Chef Olson resigned to attend to personal matters. The latest statement from Yavapai County Superior Court says in part, the Superior Court is aware of the allegations against Judge Christine Schaff Olson. This Judge Schaff Olson agreed her last day on the bench would be October 31. Jason Olson was cited for resisting arrest, interfering with a crime scene investigation, and obstruction of government operations. His employer, the town of Chino Valley, has not responded to our request for comment. Bodycam footage shows Judge Schaff Olson struggling to sign the citation.
Nope, right here on the screen. On the screen.
But on the screen.
Career over in 10 minutes flat. Decades on the bench potentially goes down the drain. Literally. Now, here's the thing that really gets me. Now, this is the problem with this situation, and I'm sure it's probably an embarrassing moment for her, and she probably quit. Hopefully, there's not any kind of substance abuse issues. But her husband is the one I find to be the most irritating in this situation. He really thought that they could just walk away. Like, she's fine, officers. We are above all that. She's a judge. We can do whatever we want. The badge doesn't bend for someone who wears a robe and is a judge. And this judge, who probably sentences people all the time for public drunkenness, just got caught doing the same thing that she probably lectures folks about. As a judge, you have to hold yourself up to a higher standard. You can't be the rest of us drunksters out here drinking and causing a scene. You gotta be above that. How drunk do you have to be to think, hey, this courthouse where I do my job is a great place to use the bathroom? I am sure there's places in that area where the streets are quieter and darker where you can do this and not have the cops called on you. So it looked like she went from sipping wine to peeing on government property overnight. And I hope it was a situation where she just had one drink too many. I hope we're not in substance abuse territory, because if that's true, then that's the sad part and she should get help along with her husband. Obviously, she knows that there's programs and there's support, but sometimes power does make people think that they're invisible. You wear the robe long enough, you start to believe that the rules don't apply to you until the body cam turns on and reality checks you, as it happened here. And the husband, I don't know what he was thinking, really. Instead of helping his wife out of this humiliating situation, he decided to fight the cops and make it worse. Not too bright. It's not loyalty. It's just you being a loon. I mean, all he had to say was, hey, officer, she's not doing well. We're going to cooperate. Yeah, she drank too much. He could have de-escalated the entire situation. Whether it's politicians, cops, CEOs, judges, sometimes they have this playbook where they forget the cameras are rolling and they forget that titles don't protect you from accountability. And then they want to cry foul when the footage drops. And it looks like more of the husband crashing out. I mean, at the same point, hey, you need to stop drinking. You need to know your limit. But the husband made things absolutely worse. Yes, she was wobbling, incoherent, blaming it on being sick. But you weren't sick. You were just sauced. You had too much to drink. But let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.